Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. This time, we are in the 25th of November, 1978, featuring Gary Michael Capetta's first appearance as ring announcer for All Star Wrestling. Hosted by Vince McMahon, Bruno Sammartino, featuring McMahon interviewing Peter Maivia and Fred Blassie at ringside. Also including the Ernie Ladd versus Stan Lavazda match from a 9/16/78 Championship Wrestling. And also included World Champion Bruno Sammartino versus Waldo Von Erich match from 6/16/75. I'm not sure that all that is in this, though. This seems to be an abridged version, but obviously, I mean, kind of moving forward into that run, maybe it was because it was Thanksgiving weekend, but they don't have nearly as much in the regular first run content as average. Also, maybe a videotape or something had been damaged, but SD Jones match is here. I think there's two or three first run matches here. SD Jones, Tony Russo, 529, pins him with a headbutt. Jones goes back and forth between being tag team and singles competitor. Doesn't get all he necessarily wants, side headlocks and basic things there. Roll throughs and kick ups and splash by Russo, and manages to do what he can. Cannot get where he needs to be and tries to roll through and get a head scissors takeover along the way there. The nature of things is pretty apparent here, and so there is a tie up on the mat, almost like a shin guard knee bar type situation by SD Jones's opponent, which takes longer to get out of than average. Jones, though, manages, as mentioned, to come back, hit the hard headbutt, and get the victory in the mid stand point there. Then we move to I don't want to say a lesser match, but a match with a little less fanfare as we move to the Mike Fredonis versus Mark Masters 538 with a backdrop and a knee drop. Both of these guys new to the area, not really well known. Also, not particularly guys that put forward a wonderful match here in terms of just impact. Both guys kind of rolled through some headlocks. The babyface gets a couple of crimps with a inverted headlock and hammerlock on. Doesn't get all he wants out of that. Match is backed up, and with both guys not really being known, it's hard to follow. The announcers do I won't say a poor job, but a rough job of bringing about resolution there. Freddie Blassie brings out Maivia, who wants a shot at Backlund, who wants a shot at Bruno, who Bruno is still wrestling, but he's limited. Anyway, we go back to the modified deal at the Garden, and obviously Bob Backlund is here, or I'm sorry, Bruno Sammartino is here from a previous match, and Bruno. Bruno being shown on television going to get attention. Classy Freddie Blassie managing his opponent also going to get attention. Bruno, of course, still having matches of Bruno's. Pretty major deal. The opponent in this particular occasion is, getting a shot at Bruno, who I believe at the time is the world champion here. But Bruno faces off against Waldo Von Erich, match from 6/16/75 at MSG. Of course, Waldo Von Erich, the storyline brother, I believe the only storyline brother, of Fritz Von Erich, who, of course, is running Dallas and Texas. Lots of punching, lots of kicking. Bruno doesn't do a heck of a lot of basic maneuvers here in this match. Punch kick from both guys. Trash being thrown around. Bruno is very dominant in the powder blue tights. Interesting that even back to the 70s, powder blue meant really, really strong babyface, and punch kick Bruno, willing to go at the referee. And again, they hype the remainder of the match here, post the actual winning of the match. Then we go to a Ernie Ladd match, as was there last week. So was I guess wrong in the results that I had seen. And Ernie Ladd stand Levadas from 9/16/78 Championship Wrestling. So not too terribly long ago, a couple of months ago. Ladd coming in again, kind of trying to be an influential individual. Ladd, the majority of people would know from his Mid-South run, big deal with Bill Watts there. But the Grand Wizard managing him here, punch kick, Ladd gets some clotheslines and really basic maneuvers, uses power, including a bear hug, to get an advantage, and Ladd obviously gets the victory here. We then move to the main event of the week, which happens to be Luke Graham and Dino Bravo. Crazy Luke Graham, of course, alongside the Grand Wizard. Grand Wizard presenting presenting the Luke Graham, and lots of headlocks, lots of attempted side takeovers. Nothing terrible to write home about, but at the same time, really basic things and attempted takedowns, roll throughs, roll ups, and super simple stuff. The armbar and all of that, and we get things going there. Both guys kind of square off and kind of go shots into the weak punches by Graham into the throat area of his opponent, and eventually we see that match kind of get a little out of hand. Dino Bravo defeating him, though, when he refused to stop beating him in the corner, wins by disqualification. And that will close us for this particular edition. We'll be back with more right after this.